Greetings from our channel again. The allegations circulating about Sunny Hostin's husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, are absolutely astounding, and the whispers surrounding her life have taken a drastic turn. Consider this: a well-known orthopedic specialist, a gentleman with a distinguished career, currently embroiled in one of the most explosive insurance fraud cases New York has ever seen, involving a vast web of legal issues. The real kicker, though. According to the most recent rumors, Dr. Hostin has secretly made a deal with the FBI to rescue himself, and in the process, he is accused of pulling a prank on his own wife. Is Sunny Hostin's world imploding before our own eyes? Let's paint the picture first. Once praised for his medical knowledge, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin is now at the center of a massive lawsuit under the RICO Act, a measure usually reserved for organized crime syndicates. This case isn't your typical court case. We're discussing claims of deceptive billing methods and getting covert kickbacks, which might result in damages so enormous that they could destroy the couple's entire wealth. Emmanuel's name is right in the midst of the complaint, which alleges that these schemes have cost the insurance system hundreds of millions of dollars. The plot becomes more complex at this point. Rumor has it that Emmanuel has been negotiating behind closed doors with federal officials because he sees no way out of this legal maze. Furthermore, it seems from the rumors that he has been disclosing some very important information. The catch: he may have provided enough indirect evidence to implicate his wife, even though U.S. law prohibits him from testifying against her directly. According to the speculations, this alleged agreement included forfeiting assets worth $500 million in damages. If confirmed, this might leave Sunny Hostin in a precarious financial situation in addition to being legally entangled. RICO case ever filed in New York State? Put that in your brains, you guys. The mafia is nothing compared to it. Let's now discuss Sunny's possible involvement. Could she have been involved in her husband's alleged scams, even though the public knows her as a fiery co-host on The View and a smart legal mind? Based on the conjecture surrounding this case, Emmanuel's alleged admissions raise the possibility that she was aware of or maybe involved in dubious activities. Naturally, Sunny has been outspoken in her public defense of her spouse. She has referred to the accusations as unfounded and even threatened to file a slander lawsuit in response. Behind the scenes, though, some are questioning whether this is an overcompensation to conceal more serious realities. Then there's their marital problem. According to a number of rumors, Sunny and Emmanuel's relationship has not been pleasant since the legal drama started. According to insiders, Emmanuel feels abandoned and blames his wife for not helping him through this problem because she is more concerned with her work and public image. Furthermore, claims that Sunny has been emotionally aloof have only served to feed the rumors. There are even those who claim that she has a new romantic interest. This, if accurate, would only heighten Emmanuel's alleged sense of betrayal, increasing the plausibility of his purported readiness to assist federal agents. Not to be overlooked are the RICO lawsuit's wider ramifications. RICO statutes are infamously harsh for people who are not aware of the seriousness of this kind of crime. They allow for triple damages, which might cripple all defendants involved, and were initially intended to dismantle organized crime. Emmanuel is accused in the case of using loopholes in New York's no-fault insurance system to charge outrageously high amounts and perform unneeded procedures. The lawsuit provides particular examples of individuals who were involved in minor auto accidents and who underwent operations that the plaintiff claims were medically unnecessary. What's the kicker? The roughly 700-page complaint details years of alleged misbehavior by dozens of medical professionals in a broad network, in addition to Emmanuel. However, the fact remains that you are married, Tom. Sunny has taken the offensive, denouncing the insurance provider as desperate and on the verge of going bankrupt. She claims that they are using her fame as a weapon to damage her family's reputation. She made a daring attempt to defend herself against growing rumors of her own possible involvement in one particularly vehement outburst. The timing of Emmanuel's purported assistance with the FBI is another factor. According to the whispers, Emmanuel felt he had little to no chance of escaping uninjured as his fellow defendants started to flip one by one. According to rumors, he is now blaming everyone and everything in an attempt to salvage what little he has left. Even if he is unable to testify against Sunny directly, the notion that he has provided incriminating material in return for a reduced sentence has shocked the legal and journalistic communities. Is it possible that the man Sunny once referred to as her rock has turned out to be the secret to her demise? Thus, he was defrauding insurance companies by using drivers from Lyft, Uber, and taxis. In exchange for false medical services, he was performing unneeded procedures. Here, the financial stakes are enormous. Sunny and Emmanuel might have almost nothing if the unsubstantiated charges of asset confiscation are accurate, and the lawsuit alone is seeking hundreds of millions in damages. With their multi-million-dollar residences and privileged lifestyle, a Hostin's extravagant way of life may soon be a thing of the past. Furthermore, even if Sunny has persisted in appearing on The View, exuding poise and assurance, it is questionable how long she can maintain the facade if the walls are actually closing in. Rumors about Emmanuel's purported resentment heighten the interest. According to some sources, he is secretly enraged with Sunny, blaming her of abandoning him during his most difficult time. Others surmise that his alleged readiness to assist law enforcement is a last act of disobedience against a wife who he believes has let him down, a means of getting revenge. Regardless of the veracity of these allegations, they undoubtedly depict a marriage in severe stress. It's also a very serious offense. It's actually one of the biggest RICO cases in New York history, if not the biggest. The way this narrative relates to Sunny's public character is what makes it so intriguing. She has made a profession out of holding people accountable and is well known for her astute legal analysis and firm moral convictions. However, now that the roles have been reversed, she is in the hot seat. Her reputation in the workplace and in her personal life could suffer greatly if the accusations that she was indirectly involved in Emmanuel's alleged misdeeds are accurate. Not to be overlooked is the human component. Consider the strain, the insomnia, and the ongoing scrutiny. This is a struggle for Sunny and Emmanuel's very livelihoods, not simply a legal one. Even while Sunny has put on a brave front, it's getting difficult to overlook the flaws in her armor. The Hostins are obviously fighting for their lives, whether it's the constant legal issues they're dealing with or the reports of marital conflict. I have some news for you, though. Throughout her husband's campaign, the former First Lady has been conspicuously absent. The focus somewhat changes as we go on to the following chapter of this developing story. Sunny's growing legal issues are a very different animal from Emmanuel's purported agreement with the FBI, which has dominated news reports. The difficulties she faces go well beyond her husband's legal troubles, ranging from litigation that target her work on The View to rumors of defamation charges that might further damage her reputation. Does this mean that Sunny Hostin's career as we know it is coming to an end? Furthermore, the turmoil in Sunny Hostin's life extends beyond her husband's apparent agreement with the FBI and the FBI's ongoing legal issues. Oh no! As we delve into her own escalating legal disputes and the controversies that have been simmering inside her professional sphere, the storm cloud that hangs over her head grows even more ominous. Her personal life is no longer the only topic of discussion. All of her accomplishments as a public figure, including her job and reputation, are in danger of collapsing. Now, the question is whether Sunny Hostin can withstand the mayhem or if her kingdom is collapsing. He is being himself, he is humorous, he is nice, he is. Let's begin with one of the most well-discussed disputes in which Sunny is at the heart. The court battle against John Fetterman. Indeed, the Pennsylvania Democratic senator has taken his complaints about Sunny, and consequently, the viewpoint, straight to the legal system. All of this started during one of the show's ferocious, unrestrained debates, for anyone who missed it. Sunny, who is renowned for her strong beliefs and candid statements, is accused of making remarks against Fetterman that he believes went too far in the direction of slander. According to reports, the comments were scathing enough to start a full-fledged lawsuit, even though the precise wording are still confidential. This is where it becomes even more interesting. Sunny isn't the only one Fetterman is suing. He is also targeting The View's producers. Insiders claim that his legal team is alleging that the producers of the show did not exercise adequate oversight, allowing the situation to effectively get out of hand. This is significant because it challenges not only Sunny's behavior but also the show's larger culture. Is this merely an instance of a public figure overreacting to criticism, or is the viewpoint encouraging an atmosphere of unrestrained commentary? In any case, the stakes are quite high, and the verdict in this case may establish a standard for future handling of divisive remarks by media outlets. There's more, though. Another legal bombshell regarding Sunny's confrontation with Melania Trump was revealed just as the Fetterman scandal was beginning to come to an end. Yes, you heard correctly. Due to remarks made during an on-air program, the First Lady is said to have filed a lawsuit against Sunny and The Viewpoint. Whispers said that Sunny made highly offensive conjectures on Melania's private life. Furthermore, it should be noted that Melania has previously become aware of The View. On the show, she has been discussed a lot, and frequently in unflattering ways. However, it appears that she has had enough this time. All the elements of a headline-grabbing lawsuit are present in the alleged Melania case: a prominent TV personality, a First Lady, and potentially millions of dollars in defamation claims. The idea that Melania's staff is using this lawsuit to send a message not just to Sunny, but to the entire media industry makes this even more intriguing. If verified, this might represent a turning point in the ongoing discussion about media responsibility and the thin line separating free expression from hate speech. It's true that he enjoys DJing. He is cruel. He also enjoys shows. He treats Haitians cruelly. He treats women cruelly. He treats immigrants cruelly. He treats everyone cruelly. Perhaps he doesn't mean to MO, and let's not forget how Sunny's career is being affected by these cases. It's no easy task to co-host The View. Millions of people watch this platform every day. A setting where viewpoints are not only spoken but also magnified, but with enormous power comes enormous responsibility, and Sunny's legal issues are scrutinizing the show itself. Critics wonder if The Viewpoint has grown too divisive and careless in its methodology. Some even want stricter regulations on what hosts may and cannot say, which could drastically alter the show's character. She would have her name on a government building right now if she were a liberal, multilingual, self-made millionaire migrant model. Rumors that ABC, the network that produced The View, is becoming more and more worried about the bad press are adding gasoline to the flames. Insiders claim that in order to avoid more controversies, there has been discussion of enforcing stricter editorial restrictions. There are even rumors that if the lawsuits keep coming in, Sunny's job on the show would be in jeopardy. Could this be an instance of the network discreetly cutting ties with one of its most vocal stars? The tension behind the scenes is said to be evident, but only time will tell. Then there's the issue of how Sunny is being affected personally by all of this. Imagine balancing a failing marriage, many lawsuits, and the relentless spotlight. Even the strongest people can be broken by it. Sunny, however, has maintained appearances by attending work, participating in contentious discussions, and even directly addressing some of the problems. However, the fissures are starting to show beneath the surface. According to insiders, Sunny has resorted to a close group of pals for comfort as she has grown more reclusive. Some are even saying that she may be thinking about leaving the program entirely in order to concentrate on her personal life and legal issues. Remember, though, that Sunny isn't merely defending herself. Additionally, she is going on the offensive by threatening to sue on camera for emotional distress and defamation. Consider her vehement comments in reaction to the Fetterman complaint. She promised to fight back with all of her strength and accused the senator of exploiting the legal system to silence her. In a similar vein, she has responded to the alleged Melania lawsuit in a combative manner. Sources claim that Sunny is ready to make the case that her remarks are protected by free speech, which is a fundamental component of American democracy. Still, it's unclear if Sunny's refusal is an act of bravery or a last-ditch effort to preserve her collapsing business. Critics contend that by portraying her as argumentative and unreliable, her forceful approach may backfire. In contrast, her supporters view her as a fighter who is defending her freedom to express her opinions. In any case, she is a fighter. The stakes are quite high, and the results of these court cases will surely have a significant impact. Furthermore, we must not overlook this story's wider ramifications. Sunny's legal issues are a part of a broader discussion regarding public figures' obligations, media responsibility, and the power relationships between the press and celebrities. These cases serve as a sobering reminder of the thin line separating damaging hyperbole from helpful criticism at a time when public confidence in the media is at an all-time low. They also bring up significant issues on how platforms, such as The Viewpoint, influence public opinion. Are they a force for good, encouraging a range of viewpoints and lively discussion? Or have they turned into a fertile place for dispute and sensationalism? She's likely going to say later, "Oh, I had no idea what my husband and his associates were doing," if she didn't truly understand what was happening. We'll have to wait and find out. However, it strikes me as incredibly ironic. One thing is evident when all of this plays out. The world of Sunny Hostin is at a turning point. The scandals, the gossip, the lawsuits. All of them are parts of a bigger picture that has the potential to change her legacy and career. Will this storm make her stronger than before? Or will she become just another victim of the high-stakes world of stardom and the media? One thing is certain, though, this story is far from finished. What are your thoughts on all of this? Has Sunny caused this pandemonium, or is she a victim of her circumstances? For further updates on this developing drama, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You can also express your thoughts in the comments section. Till the next occasion.